Cats are such unpredictable little creatures, aren't they? Anyone who's lived with a kitty knows they've got some pretty quirky habits. Today, we're diving into 14 weird things cats do and shedding some light on why they do them. Number 14. Begging for food but not eating it. Ever had your cat beg for a treat only to sniff it and walk away? It's not really about the food. It's more about wanting attention and affection. So, when your feline friend is looking for some extra TLC, they might just ask for a snack. But if they suddenly lose interest in their favorite treat, it's a good idea to give the vet a call. Number 13. Why cats suddenly zoom around the house like they're on a racetrack. You know that moment when your cat goes from 0 to 60 in seconds flat? It's all about releasing that built-up energy. Cats are natural hunters, and sometimes that instinct kicks in, even for our domesticated pals. If they haven't had enough playtime during the day, expect them to go tearing around the house. Plus, with their super sensitive hearing, they might just be chasing after a bird they spotted outside the window. Number 12. Why cats love to play with empty boxes. Have you ever noticed your cat's fascination with empty boxes? It's not just about finding a cozy spot to nap. Cats are naturally drawn to confined spaces. Boxes provide them with a sense of security and allow them to satisfy their instinctual need to hide and stalk prey. So, the next time you receive a package, don't be surprised if your cat claims the box as their new favorite hangout spot. Number 11. Why cats bury their business in the litter box. You might think it's just about cleanliness, but there's more to it than that. Cats bury their waste to keep predators away and protect their territory. Even though our indoor kitties aren't out in the wild hunting, they still have those instincts ingrained in them. So, when they're covering up their business, it's all about survival mode. Number 10. Why cats flop over and show you their belly. Ever wondered why your cat does the belly flash when they see you? You might think they're asking for a belly rub, but most cats aren't too keen on that. If your cat rolls over and exposes their belly, it's actually a sign of trust and affection. They're happy to see you and hoping for some attention or treats. But remember, their belly area is sensitive, so it's best not to dive in for a rub unless you know they're cool with it. Number 9. Why cats scratch everything in sight. Cats scratch for all sorts of reasons, from keeping their claws sharp to marking their territory. By leaving their scent behind, they're staking their claim on their turf. It's just their way of staying healthy and making sure everyone knows what's theirs. Number 8. Why cats occasionally hurl. Cats can vomit for a bunch of reasons, from eating something funky to dealing with hairballs. A little bit of vomiting now and then might not be a big deal, but if it's happening frequently, it's time to get them checked out by the vet. And speaking of hairballs, regular grooming and adding some fiber to their diet can help keep those pesky things at bay. Number 7. Why cats sometimes act like they're deaf when you call their name. Cats are pretty independent creatures, and sometimes they're just not in the mood to come running when you call. If your cat's ignoring you, it's probably because they're perfectly content right where they are. Giving them their space shows that you respect their independence, which they'll appreciate. Number 6. Why cats puff up and arch their back. While some people might think it's a sign of aggression, it's usually more about feeling scared or threatened. By puffing themselves up and arching their back, they're trying to look bigger and scarier to whatever's got them spooked. Number 5. Why cats give you a little love bite. Cats might nip at you for all sorts of reasons, from showing affection to telling you to back off. Understanding their body language and context can help you figure out whether it's a playful nip or a warning to give them some space. Number 4. Why cats lick you obsessively. Cats might lick you to show affection, groom you, or just because they're feeling anxious. While a little lick here and there is usually fine, excessive licking could be a sign that they're feeling stressed out. Number 3. Why cats love to curl up on top of you. Cats might snuggle up on you for warmth, security, or just because they love you. It's a sign that they trust you and feel safe in your presence. Number 2. Why cats' eyes go all wide and spooky looking. Cats dilate their pupils to let in more light and help them see better, especially in the dark. But dilated pupils can also be a sign of stress or excitement, so keep an eye on their overall behavior. Number 1. Why some cats absolutely hate belly rubs. Cats' bellies are super sensitive, and they're not always a fan of being touched there. So, while some cats might love a good belly rub, others might find it downright uncomfortable. It's all about knowing your cat's preferences and respecting their boundaries when it comes to cuddle time. Understanding these quirky behaviors can help strengthen the bond between you and your furry friend. After all, cats may be mysterious creatures, but that's all part of what makes them so lovable. Do you have any funny stories about your cat's unusual behaviors? We'd love to hear them. Feel free to share your stories in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fun content with our furry friends. Oh, and if you want to better understand your four-legged buddy, check out the pinned comment for details on a product that can truly transform communication with your feline and strengthen the bond between you two.